go stand for something.
How that puts a black man or white man at stake.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8 shots. That's all it took for Officer Michael Slager to kill Walter Scott. In giving an inside look at what took place, Biden Santana captured a video on his cell phone of the fatal shooting that happened right behind where I'm standing. Based on dashcam footage, the victim attempted to get out of his car once, and the officer told him to remain seated. After, the victim bolted from the car. From the cell phone footage, we can see the victim and the officer struggling and the victim breaking away. 8 shots were fired into his back. The official arrest report shows Slager's statement about what happened. "He took my taser," he said, after he shot Scott. In a press conference, Mayor Keith Summey explains why the incident is different than other recent national headlines.
I think it's because we did what was right. We turned the investigation over to an independent agency that does not work for the mayor and does not work for the chief. We also then tried to get all the information that we could and turn over to them.
Protesters gather outside of the North Charleston City Hall to stand up for what moves they think the city should be making and to have their voice heard. The group rallies to represent the justice they think the Walter Scott case deserves.
This is what democracy looks like.
Lock your door and close your door.
Protesters hold signs and make speeches that promote the end of police violence. T-shirts are worn with the words "Black Lives Matter" printed on the front. Protester Rashid Ali shares his perspective on the issue at hand.
Well, I deem this as not North Charleston, and in my opinion, this is Ferguson, South Carolina. As far as I'm concerned, white men use us as practice when they can't get to the deers. So a black man is just another deer.
He should have just handled it. If you saw him getting ready to fall over, just go ahead and grab him, put him in handcuffs, and just, read him his rights. A life could have been saved if he did not have to shoot his gun.
Outside of Scott's funeral, the family's attorney responded to the racial protests.
But we're not going to let this case boil down to just racial issues, because it's bigger than that. It's a human issue.
Michael Slager is charged with murder, but it is unknown when he will appear in court. A service arranged to honor Walter Scott invited friends, family, and members of the community to gather and light candles in his name. Flowers cover the ground where Scott passed away, where the community can contribute to the memorial or visit to remember the life that was lost. Reporting from North Charleston, Betsy Bullock, Wave TV.